Hey there. So, you're looking for the right dog trainer in Sherman Oaks? Well, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to walk through a really clear, practical path to help you make a great choice for both you and your dog.
First, let's just think about the goal here. Picture it. You're walking down Ventura Boulevard, your dog is just trotting calmly right by your side, not yanking your arm off at every little distraction. You can actually sit down at an outdoor cafe and relax. That's the dream, right? And that's totally what great training can do for you, right here in our neighborhood.
So how do we make that happen? Well, it all starts with understanding that good training has to be tailored to our specific environment. And let's be honest, living in Sherman Oaks comes with its own unique set of circumstances for a dog.
And here's what that daily reality looks like. We're talking about trying to navigate those busy sidewalks, living in apartments where you can hear everything, and handling crowded places like the farmer's market. A really good trainer gets this. They know how to prep your dog for these exact city challenges.
Okay, so let's get into the basics. Before you can even pick a trainer, it really helps to know a little bit about the different approaches and types of programs out there. This is the foundation you need to make a smart choice.
You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. It's basically what it sounds like. You reward the behavior you want to see more of. This approach is not just effective, it actually builds a really strong, trusting bond with your dog, which is so helpful in a sometimes stressful city environment.
You'll also need to figure out the right format. Group classes? They're fantastic for learning around other dogs and are easier on the wallet. Private lessons give you that one-on-one attention right in your home. And then there's board and train, which is like a boot camp for your dog. It's intensive, but you have to be ready to keep up the training when they come home. So once you've got that background, we can move on to the really practical stuff, how to properly check out a potential trainer.
I know, these look like a bunch of alphabet soup, but trust me, they're your best signal that you're dealing with a real professional. Certifications like CPD-TKA mean the trainer has passed a serious exam and is committed to humane, science-backed methods.
And here's why those letters after their name matter so much. In California, there's no official license for dog trainers. Literally anyone can print up some business cards and call themselves a trainer. So these professional credentials, they're the most reliable guide you've got.
When you're talking to a potential trainer, this should be one of your very first questions. You're listening for answers that sound like that positive reinforcement we talked about. If they mention anything about using fear or pain, that's a red flag.
Next up, you need a trainer who can connect their plan directly to your life. Ask them, how are you going to help my dog with busy sidewalks, or being polite in our apartment building's elevator, or staying calm at the park? Make it specific to you. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for references. Hearing from other clients who live in similar situations, right here in Sherman Oaks, or maybe Studio City, is one of the best ways to know if a trainer really gets results in the real world.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to look at the practical numbers, rules, and local spots you'll want to know about as a dog owner right here in Sherman Oaks. Let's talk money, because that's always a big factor. This table gives you a pretty realistic idea of what to budget. As you can see, group classes are the most affordable way to go. Board and train programs are a serious investment. Private lessons kind of fall in the middle, and they can be a fantastic value for tackling those specific issues you're having at home. Here's a super simple but absolutely critical rule for every single dog owner in LA. Your leash cannot be longer than 6 feet in public. That means those long retractable leashes, technically not compliant. It's a key detail for keeping your daily walks safe and legal.
And besides the leash law, just remember these 3 things. Your dog needs a current rabies vaccine. That's state law. They also need an annual LA City dog license. And, because we all live so close together here, excessive barking can actually become a formal complaint. Good training, by the way, helps with all of this.
So once you start training, you're going to need places to go and practice, right? The local dog parks are awesome for working on things like recall in a safe, fenced-in area. And the trails at places like Fryman Canyon are perfect for practicing your leash skills with real-world distractions like other hikers. Okay, let's pull all of this together. I know it can feel like a lot of information, but finding the right trainer really doesn't have to be overwhelming. It really just boils down to this simple 3-step plan. First, know what you want to fix. Is it pulling on the leash, barking at the door? Get specific. Second, check out the trainers using those key questions and looking for certifications. And third, pick the program format that actually fits your life. That's it. At the end of the day, this whole effort is about so much more than just obedience. Having a well-trained dog just opens up your world here in Sherman Oaks. It means peaceful walks, happy visits when friends come over. It means your dog can truly be a happy part of your life and your community. We wish you the very best on your training journey.